but we will find out soon, right?
Yes, we will. We sure will.
And when this is no longer internal, and I don't know why you want to have it internal, and we do not know how many more, then it's foreign, American is under attack.
300 SIM servers, over 100,000 SIM cards, enabling encryption and anonymous communication, 30 million text messages per minute. That's insane. Okay, maybe you didn't hear me 60 seconds ago, comrade. Did you hear me say, yes, in a couple of minutes, I want to speak to you in a couple of minutes? Did you hear me say that 60 seconds ago? I presume because you're on mute, you did hear me say that. The answer is yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Just wait a couple of minutes and you and I will speak uninterrupted. I promise. If anybody else in the audience wants to come up, please do. Dave, are you good or did you want to talk more for now?
I just want to say, Russia had building with 10,000 people. They are able to, try to attack from abroad. But now this is within U.S. soil. This bypass firewall and this behave like someone having a SIM card. And this is serious, Uncle Steve. I thank you for pointing out. I hope you continue to investigate this and lead the discussion in this area, Uncle Steve.
I will. You're welcome. The article, and I haven't even read the whole article, it says that this facility could text message the entire country within 12 minutes. Okay, very good. Okay, comrade, you're up. Hi, go ahead.
It's very likely that this server farm is just a spam and phishing farm. These are exceptionally common, particularly in the global south. They happen everywhere.
They're common. Really? I didn't know that.
Yes, they're exceptionally common. You just don't tend to see them in the United States, which is where the spectacle is. And if they're sending out...
Where do you see them?
They pop up in Bangladesh, they pop up in India, they pop up in places all around South Asia. I mean, they've existed in Indonesia. There's some in Singapore and etc. A lot of these farms do multiple things. They'll send out fake text messages talking about how you've you have the wrong login for your Facebook account.
Yeah, no, I've gotten some of them. Yes, I know, yes.
But it's very easy, right? After a country has been logged as a country having a lot of these spam, server shops. You might hear about the myth of the former Nigerian prince. These were server farms. And the IPs that these are...
I still get texted at least once or twice a week from a Nigerian prince or princess. Please continue, yes.
They started with, spam emails and etc. After certain countries get found out, you have to figure out a different pool of communication due to, the IPs being associated. And internet service providers in different regions being associated with high volume of this traffic. So it would make sense if, there's a small organization that has made money off of scamming people in a different region that has transported to the United States and created a server farm to, outflow mass text messages. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, I get an absurd amount of spam messages on my cell phone. So it's very unlikely to be...
How would any of us know how many spam messages you get on your cell phone?
I mean, you could assume based on the amount of spam messages you get.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, go on. Okay.
It is significantly more likely that, again, it's a phishing or a spam farm rather than China or Russia. Now, I would not be surprised if the media tries to spin it that way. I mean, that would be effective. The reality is that neither China nor Russia are the enemies of the average United States citizen, right? Yes, our governments are adversarial. Yes, the market...
Did you hear what was announced about TikTok yesterday?
Sure. I mean, it's irrelevant.
It's irrelevant.
Yeah.
The reason why I brought it up is because you said that China is not an enemy of the average person, like, well, you didn't say it, but me or you.
No.
Isn't
I mean,
the whole reason why we're looking for ownership and, well, Oracle, they said Oracle is going to be in charge, is because the United States government is afraid that TikTok is going to get social security numbers and passwords and
That's not,
secret stuff from the United States citizen like you and me?
No, that's nonsensical. You don't input your social security number via TikTok. If you're talking about like working for TikTok,
China has not obtained information. It's a question, and then yes, the answer is yes. As
Why
soon
would
as
I
you
want to
answer this
speak with you,
question.
Jack?
So
When I got the green bean, you can just sit where you belong. In the
all
stew, in the
services
goo.
and applications and all
your
digital
requirements,
devices that you utilize gather information on you.
You
That
can
is
put
not
something in the
unique to
chat if you
China
want.
or any other country where an application that you utilize comes from. If you utilize an app that comes from Australia or New Zealand or Germany or the United Kingdom, they also collect data. This is not unique, nor is collecting data inherently a scary or dangerous thing.
then why is the United States government so bent out of shape about keeping TikTok U.S. in American ownership?
Because it is profitable, and we have two colliding, competing markets, and the digital giants, and particularly the social media giants that compete with TikTok, do not want a competing market, a country from a competing market to outperform them. So they want to take control over it, which is why Mark Zuckerberg and people like Jeff Bezos have proposed trying to buy TikTok or taking control over it because they want to eliminate competition from the market, which is why Instagram has a clone version of TikTok with Reels. It's about market competition. It isn't about China doing something nefarious with a application where you can make like literally 60-second to 10-minute videos. It's ridiculous. It's literally just Vine. Utterly ridiculous.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's go to Mountain. Hi, Mountain. Mountain, going once. Mountain, going twice. Okay.
TikTok for you to say that. I was just on mute. What's up? What's going on, Steve?
Hi. Did you want to contribute now, or did you want to wait?
Well, yeah. What are you're talking about? If you mind refreshing me on this thing, you're freaking out. What's going on?
The Critical Thinking Forum was on. Is it time to get tough with Russia? And then we've been talking about cyber security.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. No, I guess getting tough with Russia. Haven't we been doing that for a while?
I don't know.
I feel like we've been kind of doing that anyway. At the end of the day, I feel like we've been kind of putting pressure on Russia, labeling them as enemy for a while. But today I was looking at where Charlie Kirk was shot from on Google Earth, and just to confirm it wasn't.
Okay, I don't think that has to do with Russia or foreign affairs.
All right.
Let's keep the discussion here to Russia, China, foreign affairs. If you want to talk about anything else, hello, you can do it on the weekend. Thank you. Go ahead, Mount. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's sure, man. No, I'm good. You guys go ahead.
Thank you. I just want to comment, please, to Comrade. TikTok has the hearts and minds of our youth, and they certainly operate it differently in the United States than they do with the children of China.
Really? You think TikTok really gives a shit about the United States youth?
Yes.
Really?
No, they don't give a shit. They are.
Oh, there you go. I agree with you.
They don't give a shit, but certainly the content is way different here than there.
All right, tell you what, you guys both got to speak. We'll come back to you. Let's go to Jane. Hi, Jane. Welcome to the after party.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I didn't go to the party, but I'm glad to be here.
I was there for the last half hour.
Okay, hope it was good.
For the
I
last
just-
half hour, it was, yeah.
Cool. Well, on the issue, you asked, I think after Comrade spoke about TikTok and privacy, I want to pick up on that. I
Sure.
think
My understanding is TikTok has 170 million users in America. And that's my understanding. Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Popular. I'm one of them. My daughter's one of them. So
I'm not.
the point is the question you asked. I didn't know if it was rhetorical or like why would the U.S. want to get involved. I just want to make sure it's answered for the room because Zuckerberg et al. Don't like the competition. They've lost certain age group demographics. They have a lot
That's
of
what Comrade was saying.
And I agree with Comrade, so I just wanted to reinforce that. And then
You think all the United States government talk about getting information and Social Security numbers is bullshit. It's just a marketing share money issue. That's what you think, yes?
I think it's fear mongering generally.
Gotcha.
Mhm. Because if we see who else does this, we give all our information to the other companies. Why is TikTok so different? Because it's China. But most companies, for decades, if not, definitely decades, we've been in business. We went to China.
Yeah, well,
That threshold was crossed.
Facebook has survived and profited mostly on obtaining and selling information, where before Elon Musk, X or Twitter survived or got most of their money from advertising. Please continue. Yeah.
Have you been to China, Steve? I've only been
Never.
once.
No, I've never been to China. No.
It'll be one and done for me probably as well. But what they can't do is they can't use these. Their government controls what the citizens are allowed to use.
That's right.
That's not something I'd like to see happen in America.
Thank you, Jane. Let's go to my friend. Hi, my friend.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Cool. Welcome to the Critical Thinking After Party. Critical Thinking Forum is it time to get tougher on Russia? So we can talk about Russia, China, or United States foreign affairs, whatever you want.
Is it time for the U.S. to get tougher on Russia?
I believe that was the title of the show. I can tell you exactly. Give me about 5, 4, 3, 2.
It was, Steve, yes.
And is it time to get tough with Russia? That was the title of the show. Yeah.
Aren't there a bunch of Ukrainians who want to be part of Russia?
When you say a bunch, what percentage of the Ukrainian population is a bunch?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Then the answer is no. They want to remain independent.
Hence the war?
Correct.
That's why there's a war?
Yeah, the answer is no. They don't want to be part of Russia. They want to be part of NATO, which is not going to happen.
There's a war because Zelensky went to war. Look, a guy like Zelensky, let me tell you, he wants all these missiles. When you start a war, Zelensky started the war, okay? He has all these missiles, okay? And now he wants more. Little Zelensky, like a little rocket man, wants the missile. It's just
Little
amazing.
Rocket Man.
It's amazing to me. The reversal of this narrative, Steve, I just find fascinating. I
Yes.
find, and again, it's a pleasant turn of events. I mean, look, I hope Trump's serious, but the fact that you can turn around a narrative like this,
Yes.
from going to asserting that this guy started the war,
Yeah,
and was
exactly.
a terrible person and a dictator and aggressor, who had to basically, eat crow for the sake of peace.
Well,
You think he could get all the
Scott, you
territory
have
back?
to read between the lines. Read between the lines. They'll still vote for him too. It's like
Yeah, how did Zelensky start the war? By staying within his own country? Yeah, that's a good point. Hey, my friend, so there's the answer to that question. Did you want to contribute more or ask more questions or anything?
I mean, there's a little bit more nuance than hype.
Of course there is. Hang on, comrade. So I think it's my friend's turn, right? My friend, anything else, or are you good for now?
Yeah, I'm not super well informed about Russia, but I'm looking it up that Putin said something about there was something going on in the Donbass, allegations of genocide in the Donbass, so that's what I'm reading about now.
All right. Are you good for now, or what?
I have nothing further on Russia at this time.
You got it, buddy. Thank you. Let's go to Vishel. Am I pronouncing that right, Vishel?
Yes, Steve.
Hi.
Hi. I just wanted to add to whatever Comrade was saying. And, I want to start with saying that there is nothing that Chinese government can do which U.S. government is not already doing to their own people or to others.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, let me give you an
Really?
example.
Well, let me tell you why I'm not sure about that. Because China is a arguably communist shit. What's the other word I want? What type of government where you centralized and what's it called?
Dictatorship.
Dictatorship, communist, and what's the other one?
Nazi?
No, not Nazi, but it's well, whatever. They can. The government can come knock down your front door at 12 midnight. They can put a bag over your head. They can handcuff you, and they can drag you to their
Totalitarian.
No, I'm thinking of something. No, you guys know what it is. Can't think of it. Anyways, they can come drag you. What? What?
Authoritarian, Steve?
No, you all know what it
Fascism.
is. What was Hitler? What was he classified
Catch this,
as?
fascist.
Fascist, thank you, fascist. That's what I was looking for. China is a communist fascist government.
You fascist
It means, let me say what I want to say, because he said China can't do anything that the United States can't do, and that's not true. China, the government can come take you from your home, and they can bring you to a jail. They can put a bag over your head. They can tie your hands behind your back. They can question you. They can torture you. They can kill you. They can dismember you, and they can bury you in different parts of China. You can't do that in the United States. Please continue.
Wait,
Yeah.
have you ever heard of COINTELPRO?
I'm sorry, have I ever heard of what?
COINTELPRO.
Bay.
Okay, I can only speak to one person at a time, and I'm speaking to Vishel, so everybody please mute up.
Wait, but have you ever heard of COINTELPRO and the CIA?
That's what I'm asking you. I have never heard of COINTELPRO. No, I have not. What is it?
That's impossible. So
Oh, wait a minute. Who's talking now? Someone else is talking. Comrade.
I was
Okay,
responding to
I'm going to ask you one question. What is COINTELTEL? What is it?
COINTELPRO was the counterintelligence program launched by the CIA to suppress political dissonance.
What year? What year?
This happened between the early 1950s
The 50s.
throughout the 70s, and
Throughout the 70s. Okay.
they were primarily utilized to crush black radicals who were fighting for their rights.
I'm familiar with the premise. I just didn't know it was called that. I'll get back to you. I will get back to you, I promise. Vishtel, did you want to talk anymore?
Yes.
Go.
Just last point. It's been 10 years that the European Union has not been able to trust US with their data, and after what Snowden.
The European Union cannot trust the U.S. with their data. It's been 10 years, okay? All right.
Read up about Scram's judgment, Scram 1 and Scram 2 judgment. They came, it was pronounced after what Snowden exposed about European data being used by the US government to snoop on European people. Since then, they have not been able to trust US with them, and they still don't. So America is still not on the white list of sharing data. Sharing.
However, because of this, Russia doesn't step arguably 1 foot inside NATO countries, right? Because they're protected by the United States, right? But the NATO can't trust us.
It's not that simple, is it?
Well, actually, maybe it is that simple.
No, you're making
No.
it too
Okay.
simplistic.
All right, go ahead. Please, go ahead.
The point is, everything we know about China is through U.S. media, right? And if you listen to Chinese media...
No, that's completely untrue. Everything we know about China is not only because of the U.S. media. That is not true.
So tell me, where do you read about all these stuff about
Where
China?
do I read? What about if I know a government official? What about if I know somebody in the FBI? What about if I know somebody in the CIA?
Yeah, he's supposed to work for U.S. interest against Chinese interest, of course.
Well, you can make
He's
that
a good
argument
president.
about any topic in or outside
That's
of the
my
United States. Learn is because of the media.
I'm saying if
Them
you...
is our watchdog. That's why we have a free press.
The point
That's
is
why we have an amendment.
The point is, if you listen to Chinese media, they'll tell you the exact same thing about
I
US.
don't listen to Chinese media, do you?
I mean, I would like to. Why not?
Okay, so you don't listen to Chinese media, right?
I do sometimes.
You do?
Perhaps.
Okay. All right. Well, you have more experience at it than I do.
Yeah. I mean, if you just listen to Global Times, you'll get to know about what's happening with U.S. politics. But the point
I
is,
wouldn't
you
trust
cannot
anything that the Chinese media said. I wouldn't trust a word they said. It's state controlled, right?
U.S. media is not state controlled.
No, the U.S. media is not state controlled. That's completely untrue also.
Okay.
I don't know why you're laughing.
I mean,
The United States media, the America's media is not controlled by the government, whereas the Chinese media is.
I mean, every media is controlled by states.
No, we have something called a free press. You are wrong.
Free press is within the limits that are set by the state. You're free within that limits.
Really, and and I'll take another minute because this is fascinating, then we'll move on to double, and if you're in the audience, come up. So, what limits do the United States have on their press? I'd love to know. Give me one. Give me a limit that the United States government has on its press.
Like not reporting on the state atrocities.
I'm not aware that the United States government tells the press not to report on their atrocities.
Of course they do.
And by the way, what atrocities are you referring to? Can you name one?
Oh, many, actually.
I'll take one since you can name many.
Palestine.
Name one. What?
Palestine being the latest atrocities.
I'm sorry, Palestine what?
The atrocities that the U.S. government has been committing on Palestinian people.
Oh, you mean that go on halfway across the world and not on United States soil? All right, fair enough. And give me one example of where the United States government told a news organization don't report on that. Give me one example.
Do you see the reportings on?
Doesn't matter whether or not I saw it. Just say it. Give me one example of where the United States government told a newspaper or a news organization, "Do not report this."
Because they're not reporting. It's apparent, right?
Can you, it's the last time I'm going to ask, can you give me one example of when the United States government told a news organization, "Do not report this"?
What do you mean by example?
Okay, you know what? I'll come back to you. Thank you. Go on mute. I've asked 3 times. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
No,
It's not a problem.
just
Go on mute.
If you want me to,
Please, I want to be very clear. Please go on mute, and we will come back to you. I promise. Thank you. Double. Hi, Double. Hi, Double. Going once.
Sorry, I'm here.
That's
How are
okay,
you,
no
Uncle
problem.
Steve, my favorite uncle?
Do you care?
I do care. Greatly.
I was a little frustrated with people who I have to ask the same question 3 times and don't give me a straight answer. Other than that, I'm doing great.
I'm going to be as straight with you as I possibly can.
I love that. What's the shortest distance between 2 points?
Straight line.
Thank you.
Nice. Well, yeah, what did you guys, what I had to say in the critical thinking for?
People remember what you had to say, Double Agent?
I think that's fine.